very good morning to all our viewers. You've tuned into the morning show on CNN News 18. I'm Kuina Sharma and I'll take you through all the latest news and updates from in and around the world. But first up, we have a breaking piece of input. Now, immediately after returning to Delhi from abroad, Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke to Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena to inquire about the progress made in dealing with the flood-like situation in the national capital. Remember, incessant rainfalls over the last week has brought the north of India to its knees, with rivers in spate, landslides in mountains. Cities and towns across the northern region have been facing a lot of problems with being submerged in knee-deep water, with civic systems unable to hold on to the face of records. Now, Delhi is also facing a lot of issues where Yamuna River is in spate and has breached and exceeded the 208-meter water level mark. But here is the situation worrisome because despite water level receding to some extent in Yamuna River, the central Delhi continues to face those civic apathies. Water is logged and commuters are facing a lot of issues on the road. Multiple roads and highways are being blocked and are being stopped. Now, let me repeat the news input for you all. Immediately after returning to Delhi from abroad, Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke to the Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena to inquire about the progress. Now, joining me on the broadcast is my colleague Payal. A very good morning, Payal. What more details do we have at the moment?
Good morning to you and to our viewers. And yes, it's certainly a grim situation in Delhi, given the fact that there was rain yesterday as well. And several areas around the Yamuna are inundated. And that's the reason the moment the Prime Minister got back, Kuina, to the country from his visit to France and UAE, he immediately made a call to Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena to inquire what the situation was, what was being done about the rescue and relief operation, and he's taken an update as well. So, even when he was traveling abroad, you remember a couple of days ago, he had spoken to V.K. Saxena, right, and he had also spoken to Union Home Minister Amit Shah to inquire about the situation and to see what kind of aid was being provided. And from our sources, what we're given to understand that possibly the Prime Minister will once again, hold a review meeting sometime today to look at the situation, which is bad in the national capital, and see how maximum rescue and relief operation can be provided. Even though we do know that 16 NDRF teams are currently deployed in the national capital itself to ensure that maximum rescue relief operation is, underway as far as the national capital is concerned.
All right, Payal. Well, in such kind of situations like these, local authorities usually deploy specialized flood responses teams comprising of personal trade and relief forces. But despite all of that, the netizens of the national capital continue to face worrisome issues. Do we look at a solution anytime soon?
That's the whole idea, because, you would have seen that the ministers of the Delhi government are also out and about. They're also there on the ground, trying to provide maximum assistance to people. But the situation has been, in fact, day before yesterday, it was told by the authorities that, yes, the water was receding. The water was coming down as well. But, with the fresh rain coming in yesterday, several more areas, especially in the eastern parts of Delhi, southeastern part of Delhi, continue to be inundated. What the centre has been able to assure everyone is that whatever rescue relief operations are required to be done will be done. Of course, Union Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah monitoring the situation round the clock as well. We do understand that, yes, there has to be more efforts that have to be made and that are going to be made, because the assurance is coming from right from the Prime Minister's office saying that, yes, any assistance and whatever assistance is required will be given to people to ensure that maximum lives are saved. Livestock is also saved as well. And the NDRF and the other, capable forces. In fact, in certain places, you did see the deployment of the army as well. So that's the kind of seriousness with which the situation is being dealt with.
All right. Thank you so much, Payal, for all the latest updates. Well, we'll continue to track the story. But before that, let's